we are here to see it. Oh, the film is coming out. She has some props. She's like Carrot Top, but not. How about I move this?
I mean, you can.
Yeah, you guys. This is Shannon Rose. She's gonna knock your socks off. Yeah. Oh my God! Look, we're doing it. YouTube, check that out. Yay, Shannon!
Thank you. What Kelsey didn't tell you is, unfortunately, I'm actually moving away from Chicago on Tuesday. I've been here for 10 years, so it's been a really long time, and it's been a really good run. And I've learned a lot of things in these last 10 years. But mainly, the two things that I've learned how to do is, one, I have learned how to drink. And two, I've learned how to go on really crazy dates with people. You know, and I think like the drinking and the dating kind of, they go hand in hand with each other. So, I thought that I would teach everybody how to make some margaritas tonight. Awesome, good, I'm glad, otherwise it's a lot for just me to drink. So, so anyway, I made some limeade first, like there's limeade in here, and I just use Minute Maid limeade. Because I like it better, but really you can use whatever's on sale at the Jewel. I just like this kind better because it's really inexpensive, basically. And then so you make that, you pre-make that, and then you know you just like half a bottle of tequila, ish. There. Alright, so there you go. So that's like and then you need the secret ingredient, which is actually. Not many people know this, but grapefruits, like fresh squeezed grapefruit juice, really make like an excellent margarita. So you know, you just like get in there. I use a big fork. Some people use juicers, you know, if you're fancy, but I just use forks. So you do one half first, and then obviously you do the second half after that. I mean, it's really good. I try to like make myself really open to new experiences, like in these last 10 years that I've been in Chicago, and I really think that margaritas have helped with that. It's like this is like I learned so much. I don't think I could live with myself if I just left Chicago without like giving all this information to you. So yeah, once you get all the margaritas, the grapefruit's done. There you go. All right, next. Glass size. Glass size is really, really important. Like, I like the kind of V-shaped style glasses because I just think that the ice sits better, which is the second most important part, the ice. You need to make sure you have a lot of ice in all the cups. Otherwise, like, who wants a warm margarita? Not this girl. I don't think anybody else does either. So you just get your glasses in there and then, you know, stir it up. Some people use swizzle sticks. Again, big fork does a lot of stuff. And then you just pour it in. Would anyone like to be a guinea pig?
Yes.
Are you 21 at least?
Oh, at least.
Okay, give it a try. How is it?
It's delightful.
Awesome. Let me try some too. Oh yeah, that is pretty good.
Yeah?
Can't even taste the booze in it.
No.
Which makes it even better. It's a lot of fun. I do like that. I like having a lot of fun. Like, that's just kind of what I'm all about. I just, you know, I go out, I have fun, I do whatever. I'm just very open to new experiences, no matter what I'm doing. I just kind of like, I like being an observer. Like, I think it's, people say, like, you need to get out there and just do whatever you want to do. But I'm much more into, like, kind of sitting back and, like, finding out where the world is going to be taking me. Which kind of gets me into really crazy situations. Because I'm, you know, just sitting away, like, watching what's going on around me, and I don't quite recognize that those bells are going off. That's like, shit's getting crazy. Abort! And I'm just like, whoa, margaritas, I like all this stuff. But, luckily I live in the city now, so most things can be solved by hailing cabs. I've been on some really, really weird dates, like, you know, like I've been on a date with a man who used his feet as puppets, like, to, like, kind of communicate his inner monologue. It was like he had flip-flops on, and he was like, my name's Shannon, I think Steven's weird. Like, which is why I no longer do any more internet dating, because the internet matchmaking sites seem to think that I like foot puppeteers. Who knew? they're gonna just kind of snap and then just like hail a cab or like start talking to street lights. Like I like to give like directions to street lights. You know, it's best to be the craziest person in the room when you're in a crazy situation. And one sort of crazy situation that I was in not too long ago was I was out drinking with one of my girlfriends, and you know, just really out like having a great time. And I was sitting back, and we meet these two guys who are roommates who come up and start talking to us. And you know, my one friend is like really interested in one of the roommates. So being a good friend, I was like, all right, awesome. I will just you know, I'll continue on this conversation and talk to the roommate, who I later find out is a diamond merchant. I was like, oh, very fancy. Again, the crazy bells, like the shit's getting crazy bells should have been going off. And I was like, oh, this is so much fun. And then they invited us back to their house to play beer pong, which is just like, you know, the rational thing to do at 3 o'clock in the morning. And so I was like, yeah, let's do it. Because I never played beer pong ever, but that night I was ready to give it a try. So we get there, you know, I'm paired up with the diamond merchant, and my friend is paired up with, like, you know, the man that she was attracted to. And we're playing beer pong, and though I may look like I, you know, go to frat parties all the time, I'm actually not very good at beer pong at all, and me and my partner ended up losing, unfortunately. And so, you know, I went up and I was giving the good game handshake at the end of the game, and suddenly, this man comes running out of the back with a samurai sword over his head and proceeds to chop the beer pong table in half, like just completely going crazy. And my response was, where did you get that sword from? And he's like, oh, I got it in Korea. I'm like, really? Korea? You gotta go. And actually,